Fourth last. Back there behind those would have been Intensive Care. He's still there, Crafty Dancer, going after Sampan Man and Irish Piper. Over that next one. 2 fences to go. Sampan Man by 2. Here he comes, Crafty Dancer, rallying again from Sovereign Ties and Irish Piper. Too Easy has gone, then Intensive Care and a gap to Delete Me Love. Then further back, Rectitude. Sampan Man by 2 to Sovereign Ties, who's bridging the gap, coming to the second last. A length and a half to Crafty Dancer, then Irish Piper. Over the second last, they go Sampan Man a half in front. On the outside, Sovereign Ties, 2 lengths to Crafty Dancer and Irish Piper. A gap in the race, further back, Intensive Care. It's Sampan Man, the leader, 1 fence to go. Last of 33, he's got away 2 lengths in front of Sovereign Ties. They're followed further back by Crafty Dancer. Then on the outside, Irish Piper, 1 fence out. Sampan Man for Fran Houlihan, coming to the last of 33. Comes to it, jumps it well. He's 2 to Sovereign Ties and Crafty Dancer. Couple down there are Intensive Care and Delete Me Not. But the Houlihan name is going to live on this year again, because Sampan Man wins brilliantly. He goes home by 3 lengths to Sovereign Ties. Crafty Dancer got third, Irish Piper fourth. That riderless horse coming through the inside rail there. Then further back in the race, Maltese Sea Star. Then Okahu Prince. Further back in the race, then Too Easy, Rectitude. And let's have a look. 2 down at the last here, a Delete Me Not, Intensive Care. And Toughen Up is another one that lost the rider. And Sampan Man.
Number 2, Sampan Man, Adrian Garraway, 5.10, 190. Number 10 is second, Sovereign Ties. A dividend of $2.80 for third, number 1, Crafty Dancer, $1.50.
And the Quinella, $30.80, Exacta, $30.10. The Spinner dividend evens, $5.50. Trifecta, 210.1, 232.10.
Just waiting on the minor prize to come forward, but Sampan Man's come away to win. Number 2, racing very close all the way. And he's won the Grand Annual. Crafty Dancer, travelling beautifully, coming down the bottom of the hill, but had a riderless horse who went right across the face of him. And it's probably cost him victory. Sovereign Ties to get second. And Crafty Dancer coming back after losing enormous ground. His line of sight would have been taken by the riderless horse. He'll get into third, just ahead of Irish Piper. The numbers going up, number 2, Sampan Man, Adrian Garraway is the winner.
All right, we've had the totes. Now Wagga coming up, race 6, Personal Image, the favourite, $3.50 to win, 2 even a place, and it's a value bet race.
For your value bet, phone 1902-238-238.
Calls are charged at $4.40. Higher cost pay on mobile phones.
Wagga race 6, 1 Mighty Suave, 5.50, 2.40, 2 Gorky, 5.10, 110, 3 Personal Image, 3.50, 2 even, 4 Gilly Street, 6.30, 2.30, 5 Genesis, 7.90, 2.30, 6 Cam Sack, 35 and 7, 7 King Hal, 9, 10 and 2.80, 8 Lonely Planet, 21 and 4, 10 Table Mountain for B Ward, 22 and 6. Favourite is number 3, tips 2, 4, 3, 5, that race at 25 to 4.
Now we go to the newsroom and once again to Kirsten Binney.
In sports news this afternoon, Les, Australian skipper Steve Waugh expects the West Indies to put up their toughest fight of the series when the
Town Plate. Wayne Harris has got the late mail, and Wayne, this top weight, Ancient Song, she's very fresh and she paraded very well.
She did, Matt. She's a class galloper here. I suppose she's a stepping stone to how you guide the other ones here. She's had good...
By Rado Bulgin at Maruya, Lock the Key, carrying the hopes and dreams of a big syndicate of Wagga owners, prepared locally by Gary Colvin. Moving along is Knickerbocker Kid, who I know has been working well. They fancy it strongly. Ancient Song goes up. Jimmy Cassidy's mount, Tata Tatiana, on the third line of betting at $6.50. It's firmed right in. I would suggest a lot of that would be support for Jay Cassidy. But Tata Tatiana certainly has every claim to a very good chance in the race. Loves a Stubby's gone up. Behind the line is Juggling Time, Romantic Sea for Brian Johns and Roger Hoysted. Won a race here at the Carnival a couple of years ago, does go well. The Little Tacker won the preview, trained locally by Greg McDermott. Barb Joseph's got 2 in it, Mukarina and Swing and Mist, and then we've got good timing out the back with Playboy Ben. Crystal Academy's gone up. It's my tip for the race. Well, it's at $43, so... you're either a genius or you know nothing about them, but racing can do that to you. I thought it had some hope, and the horse doesn't know what price it is. They're just about ready with 4 to come up. Thanks, Joe, as the last 4 or 5 are coming in, and the market shows Ancient Song $3.40, Lock the Key $4.30, Tata Tatiana $6.50, and Knickerbocker Kid at $7.70. Now we're waiting for about 4 of them for the Town Plate. Mukarina's out the back. Playboy Ben coming up. Swing and Mist about to join. Behind the line is Good Timing. Here's Playboy Ben coming along. And the last couple are the Little Tacker together with Mukarina. Favourite is Ancient Song. Has drawn gate 4 of 5 at $3.30 now. Lock the Key, who's got barrier 1 in lime green and white, is the second pick and shows odds of $4.40. So the last one's going to be Mukarina for Barbara Joseph. Barb's got 2 in it, Mukarina and Swing and Mist. And they're just about ready for the feature on day 1 of the carnival. A big crowd and perfect autumn conditions. And they're set for the town plate at Wagga Wagga. A $50,000 race sponsored by Carlton. Set now. Lights turn to red. They're all set. Standing well. Just holding them for a moment. There's a gateman going towards an outside stall. The starter racing now in the town plate. That looked to be a brilliant start. Crystal Academy was out the back last after they'd got going. And Lock the Key began well from the inside. Going fast out wide was Mukarina. And Ancient Song Tata Tatiana up to second and third. Lock the Key is fourth on settling down, followed then by the Little Tacker. Next is Romantic Sea, followed by Good Timing. Suit Yourself in that division. Juggling Time is further back in the field as they head up along the side. Well back in the race was Knickerbocker Kid, followed by Playboy Ben, who's about third to last. Swing and Mist is well back into the field with Crystal Academy, and El Senorita's back near the rear as they race up along the side. Romantic Sea is midfield. Ancient Song and Mukarina lead the field into the town plate turn. Lock the Key races at their quarters, third on the inside of them, and further out you've got Tata Tatiana. Suit Yourself is next, and then the Little Tacker. Further back in the race then was Playboy Ben, followed by Juggling Time, Crystal Academy, Good Timing and Knickerbocker Kid. It's Tata Tatiana for Jimmy Cassidy. Bursting to the front inside the 2. Tata Tatiana clear. Romantic Sea and the Little Tacker are coming. Tata Tatiana's in front. Romantic Sea's having a dip. Tata Tatiana, Jay Cassidy. Tata Tatiana won the race from Romantic Sea. The Little Tacker will be third. In behind them, running on strongly, was Swing and Mist with Mukarina, Crystal Academy, Suit Yourself. Further back was Knickerbocker Kid, Good Timing, Juggling Time, Playboy Ben. Ancient Song finished well back into the field. So too did Love's a Stubby, and one of the last ones home was El Senorita. Number 15, Tata Tatiana for Jim Cassidy. Trained by Joe Cleary at Queanbeyan and ridden by the Pumper. Jimmy Cassidy, he won a Gold Cup here for Kerry Jordan on greenback in the early 1990s. And he's come back today to ride Tata Tatiana for Joe Cleary to victory in the town plate. Number 2 has run second, Romantic Sea, Brian Johns for Roger Hoisted. And for the third, just not sure what we called across the line in third place. We'll have it in a moment. Number 15, the winner, Tata Tatiana, ridden by J.L. Cassidy. Number 16 has run the third, the Little Tacker, trained locally by Greg McDermott. The trifecta numbers are 15, 2, 16. Number 15, the winner, Tata Tatiana, the Pumper, Jay Cassidy. Number 2, second, Romantic Sea, Brian Johns, and number 16's run the third, the Little Tacker, ridden by Peter Roble. Close up fourth, number 11, Mukarina, who punched up on the inside, ridden by Jamie Whitney. The time is 19.16. 109.16 the time, sectionally 34.33 for the last 600. Number 14 ran fifth, and that was Swing and Mist. Barbara Joseph's runners finishing together, and we'll have a sixth one for you in a moment. Big trifecta at around 6.50 and 2.10 the winner, Tata Tatiana. 3.30 for second, Romantic Sea. 9.20 for third, the Little Tacker. Exacta 78.10, Quinella 39.50, trifecta $1,811.80.
Thank you, Alan. And Jim Cassidy making the trip worthwhile as he headed off to Wagga Wagga to take out the fish.